Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars, Dawn of War Unification. We are almost done with the coverage of the UCI Season 2. You see here that we are on losers round 6. This decides which of the two players, will advance to the losers round 7, which is basically the losers round final. Old Cklempay won not so decisive in a close match against Skupini. And Yaoshen made a clear victory against Custom King. Maybe Custom King had a bad day or something, because normally he can show better performance than he had in these series. So yeah, but gonna be an interesting match. Not a clear favorite here as well. Both players have shown in the tournament so far that they can be very good, but they are in the losers bracket. So whoever loses this is out of the tournament. Once and for all, basically. Here we see the draft. We have Cklempay banning Necrons, Fallen Angels, and Night Lords. You have seen Yaoshen not been. I don't think he has played Necrons here because it was always banned against him. We have seen him play Night Lords, however, so this is a ban. Yaoshen banned Farsight Enclaves, Praetorian Guard, and Witch Hunters. All three. Cklempay has shown here in the tournament that he is very good with them, and the picks are interesting. Look at it. Cklempay first picking Salamanders, his OG main faction, which he also played in the Invitational 2, TI2, I think. Yeah, there he played Salamanders. He also picks Imperial Guard, Thousand Suns, Tyranids, Blood Angels, and Harlequins, all of which he can play very well and all he is familiar with. And Yaoshen on the other side picks Dark Angels, Raven Guard, Orcs, Space Marines, Chaos Marines, and Sisters of Battle. So we have 4 vanilla factions: Orcs, Space Marines, Chaos Marines, and Sisters of Battle, and then Dark Angels and Raven Guard. Dark Angel's first pick is a statement, similar to a Salamander's first pick. I have no idea why he picks Salamanders first over Thousand Suns, but maybe he has something prepared for the later stages of the tournament. I have no idea. Raven Guard is not so surprising for Yaoshen. He likes Raven Guard, he likes Night Lords. So yeah, they are also one of the stronger factions we currently have. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. The first map for this series is going to be on Deadly Fun Archeology. So see you over there. And here we are on the first map, Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing Tyranids, we have Old Cklempay. Whoops. On the right side, playing Orcs, we have Yaoshen, Mad Yaoshen. He goes for the standard opener in Voice Heart Generator 2 Sluggers into Gretchen. And on the other side, we will see probably also the more or less standard opener, the Tyrannicus Brute Spire. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. Have I seen this before? I'm not really sure if I have seen this matchup before. Probably, but probably also not. Who knows? But most likely not with this high skill players involved. So going to be interesting. We have just 2 Gene Stealers into Brute Lord, and let's see if he goes for this more or less standard Lictor opener or if he does something else. Oh, this is unusual. Why does he go? I'm a little puzzled. Normally you would always go for Shooter Boys, all 3 Sluggers. So this is not optimal from Yaoshen. Something I was not expecting. I have seen the optimal opener multiple times in the past from him. So not sure what the idea behind it is. Because as I said, it is not optimal at all. He goes for Lictors, of course. You've seen this exact opener multiple times now. You go for 2 to 3 Lictors with Brute Lord, and look what you can find basically. The Sluggers will win against these Gene Stealers, at least in the beginning. Later on with the Gene Stealer upgrades and all that, you will not win against those probably. I'm very interested. Does he go for shooters afterwards? So maybe he wants to challenge the Lictors. So maybe this is an adjustment, but there we will immediately see why you go Lictors here, because they can decap. Okay, they are Gene Stealers, but Lictors can also decap. Now the question is, will the Big Mac actually be good enough against all of this anti-commander stuff? I don't think so. He can kill one of these individually, but not all of them. So yeah, now they are all here, but this is basically, if you would have built the other way around, he would have already kept this earlier, because his shooters could have helped him cap over here while the Big Mac is being built. So yeah, not optimal. No idea what these regents are about here. Maybe to tie him some shots to annoy the opponent. It's not like you can really block those. What is this infiltrated stuff? This is the Gretchens. They are infiltrated, so that's why. Quickly changing so we can see it go. But they retreated now. They built some stuff, and there comes in the Raveners. So it's 2 lictors in the Raveners, not all 3. So that's interesting. So here, this is a little compromise, but 1 squad of Raveners it is for now. They are quite expensive to reinforce and to maintain, so that's maybe why we go for like this middle ground. I'm really interested to see more Tyranid games. They have been changed quite a lot in the recent patches, and I think there will be some more changes needed for them to be totally balanced. You know, they started off when I started casting in 5.9, they were completely off the charts. In 6.0 they were way better, but also really strong now, but still too strong. And then now with version number 7 we are closer for them being in a good spot. There comes the perfect tech progression, pile of war banner into pile of guns, and then probably next war banner, second shooter boy squad coming in, probably getting the big shooters once this is up here, which is very important. And yeah, getting this listing post up, and the middle point is contested, so not taking it. How is the economy wise? It is not the biggest economy game yet for Cklempay. Is he missing some? He is missing quite a lot of reclamation pools, so his economy is not as good as he should be basically. Or is he fast teching? He's fast teching, that's why. Okay, so he's not missing a beat, he's just fast teching and getting probably more pools on the way to tier 2. Second Ravener squad coming in and eating a lot of damage. Come on. Oh, almost. Almost a squad wipe for those guys. They are really good in offense, but really bad in defense. What I really like is that Cklempay is not building up the middle point. With these spires, with the spore chimneys, it's a bit like Necron. Necron generators. They get more expensive the more you already have. So getting one in a contested point can be quite the requisition sink. So yeah, they're also enabling you quite a bit. But yeah, what Yaoshen needs is another war banner, and quickly because he wants to have the heavy boy armor. He needs to continue his tech progression. For now he's kind of stagnating, and this is not good. He is floating almost 400 requisition. He's microing his heart out, I guess, against this. But yeah, you need another war banner. There you go, and this will enable him to get the heavy boy armor research as well as some storm boys, which I'm not sure if storm boys is a good idea here. He could also just skip storm boys. He has the point in the middle, really nice. Skip storm boys and go for knobs or something to challenge melee versus melee, or go for vehicles. But I like me some knobs in this here. Not cancelled. Oh, this is painful. This is 90 requisition. This is sad. Tier 2 should be finished. Yes, but not enough economy, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. He's saving up some. Yeah, there you go. There comes the Carnifex chamber. 30 influence for that. So yeah, heavy boy armor, nice. 35 pops and 2 more banners. Would recommend to upgrade another point probably as well. There you go, going for the next spore chimney. He is, and yeah, standing here for now. The question is, yeah, okay, he waits for the Carnifex, it seems. Upgrading, reinforcing those lads. Is he getting the upgrade for them? The adrenal glands, giving them quite a lot of speed. Also no ranged weaponry. In tier 2 you can go for Devourers or Death Spitters, but he's not. In comes a Spore Mine, big explosion here, does a lot of slow. In comes the jumps. This is a very well executed maneuver here. They are slowed and then being jumped upon and taking a lot of damage, losing a lot of models. This taking a lot of damage and not so much model losses for now, as they are all melee and are hard to it's hard to connect here some hits, but Big Mac used his teleport very nicely over here. Upgrading the existing post is interesting. If it succeeds and he can hold this is very good, but probably he will lose this. Yeah, he cancels it. There's the Storm Boys. Okay, they're actually here. They would help against some bio wars in tier 2 if there were some. He actually saved the system post over here. Jesus Christ, he needs to send him some questions to repair duties. Big Mac is probably too busy to repair. We have the Gene Stealer acclimatization research done, so that the Brute Lord is not a singular model anymore. Screamer Killer Carnifex is the Bioplasmas. So this is the melee variant, so he goes for more and more melee. There you go. These are Demon Armor Medium, which is okay. Lictor's just staying here. If you go for the second Lictor upgrade, they actually become infiltrated, but there's the Big Mac, of course. The Slugger Boys here going for the decap, because Cklempay has the counter. There comes the Burrow again. But yeah, these with the Nob leaders around, they are not as afraid in melee, I have to say, but still running away. There's a good fortification here, which can deal with these. You could try to focus down, if you have enough micro, the Ravenous, but you see the damage also surmounts pretty quickly against this Carnifex, but Carnifex also dealing a lot of damage against the listening post, but I think the Carnifex will die before the listening post does. But there's a lot of other stuff still around. Storm Boys almost squad wiping over here. What is this? Slugger Boy squad? Okay, so Slugger Boy is also coming in. So this is quite the slug here. Shooter Boys shooting up. He also goes for the upgrade of the Warbanner. He is already tier 2, going for blasting research and more choppy, so that his melee capabilities will be better. I do not see any tier 2 units, however, for now it's more only upgrades and upgrading this point. So this has been gone down, but so this a lot of Tyranids. So it's only the Screamer Killer Carnifex for now remaining, and the Brute Lord goes down. Blasting research is finished, so these big shooters will deal a lot of more damage, and basically all the Tyranids in the world died in this attack. Wow, upgrade finished. He can now build up this point, get the middle point, and yeah, go for the economy. He needs to kill this reclamation pools. This is he has 124 income, which is really high, so he can, yeah, he upgrades his smoke chemist to increase his influence income, so he may be able to go to tier 3, but for now he is tier 2. And there comes the Orc Horde. For now there's also now the Hive Tyrant going for the Devourers. Yeah, 2k HP Beast Commander Armor. There's is done. There's the global ability against him. This decap this point, focusing down the Brute Lord, Hive Tyrant. Jesus Christ. And now he needs to focus down the economy. Yeah, there now you see they finally in this version can go down. Yeah, they were for some reason building armor high all the time. Now they are building low, and they are basically like the same as a listing post or generator. So pretty juicy to take down. 750 HP. There comes more Screamer Killers charging in, doing quite a lot of damage. They have been slowed by a Spore Mine, and yeah, the knockback is big. But yeah, and Big Mac also now teleporting out, staggering because was knocked down. Storm Boy is also retreating over here. He has the point in the middle again, and he caps also the critical location, which is nice. So he then has all 3 if he takes the middle one as well. He is tier 2, but no tier 2 stuff yet. Okay, Tarthon bosses. Okay, that's for the squad leaders. I mean, he got more choppy and all the good stuff. He does not go for the custom gadgets because yeah, there's no range damage to speak of. Okay, from the Hive Tyrant now, but yeah, he's mostly melee, so, and he does not need to sap anything because there's no vehicles, so nice that he doesn't go for it. Screamer Killer taking a lot of damage again. The second one will also take a lot of damage. The warriors are quite good in melee, you see it killing a lot of these models over here, but yeah, getting now also attacked back again. Hive Tyrant stays in the back shooting with his 4 tentacles thingies here, devours. And yeah, the warriors also need to run away for now. You can get a hell of a lot of upgrades in terms of like warrior armor and stuff. Halifax tier 3 is on the way. Capping this point is also important. And yeah, Halifax is the range variant, yeah. He could still get the custom gadgets if he so desires, but tier 2 is now done. Mech shop is up, more and more generators being added now that he has it. The point in the middle is not worth upgrading. You see this in vanilla that pros normally do not upgrade the further points in some matchups because they know that they will taking down. So you will build the listing post because you get the money back for it really quickly, but you normally will not get the LP2s. Yeah, Stormboy's waiting here. Slugger Boy, only one model, and Knob Leader. What squad? This is also Slugger Boy squad remaining of only one model. Okay, he comes, kills some stuff, but now he needs to jump out probably. Yes, nicely done. Executed the capping squad and came out. There comes the war truck, and war truck is also a big shooter. The big shooters here also benefit from the more blastier research, so this is more or less standard transition. Now war truck being also added. The war truck can get heavy big shooters as well. It's not heavy bolters or heavy shooters, it's big shooters, it's orcs. Out he goes, came in, and you see these guys are really fast. What does he go for now is the question. You do not need a rocket launcher. Okay, he goes for the bomb chugger, very nice, for some artillery basically, for some disruption, very much needed probably against these warriors. The other side, Cklempay, what does he go for? He is tier 3 now. Getting more and more warriors in tier 3. Is he getting the rending talents upgrade? I think he is. Okay, no, okay, rending claws, not yet. He is probably the thing you normally go in tier 3 is these, yeah, the normal Carnifex, quote unquote normal. They are quite a different beast to tame. Yeah, Yaoshen needs some more war banners, more generators, more everything, and then try to get tier 3 to get something to answer these, or just knobs. I think the best way to counter the... Wow, he survived! He's a survivor. Now running in again. The best way to counter these melee Carnifexes is probably go melee themselves, or tank busters. Okay, tank busters I'm not a big fan, of course, because yeah, apart from building killing, there's nothing really that the tank busters can do for you against Tyranids. I would really like me to see some knobs. Get more generators up, get some knobs. I'm getting more and more tank busters. Why is that? You need, if you go tank busters, you need tank buster infiltration. There comes the Carnifex. Yeah, there's you see. This is a totally different beast with 5k HP and its demon armor high. So you will not be easily taking down this guy over here. There comes the bomb jogger dealing minuscule damage against these buildings. There's now a county brute hive being added, more and more lictors, and I would really like to see me the lictor upgrade. Resources basically no issue for old Cklempay. Now adding the also the Xeno type brute womp, probably for some sun throws. And yeah, and knobs are finally here. A little late on that. He has floated quite a lot of resources over here, and as I said, these tank busters will not do anything for you apart from some knockback. In comes the knobs, getting their knob leader, and then the big choppers because they're good against infantry and demons. So okay, this is, as I said, probably the perfect unit to go up against these Carnifex. The fight over here was taken by the orcs as well, so they have the map control. Old Cklempay is not sleeping, however, taking back the points. There's the second knob squad, and yeah, he needs to accumulate his power, getting more war trucks he is. And as I said, a war banner would be very much needed as well, because he cannot get more knobs because he's pop capped. You see, you need a war banner, my friend. Getting now also Mordaka. Okay, Mordaka is never a bad idea. You can, with these knobs, you can also stay back for a bit. But the Carnifex have the Bob Strangler, which is basically a grenade launcher artillery kind of unit, but they then go get not so good in melee because he exchanged some of the melee weapons, and there comes in the big melee brawl. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see big knobs against big tyranids, so that's interesting. That's going to be very interesting. These first Carnifex takes quite a lot of damage. Not sure if these chopper lads are still around. No, they're getting killed. No choppers here. There are some artillery fire and rocket launchers, but these rocket launchers are not good against these units. Not particularly. In comes the Hive Tyrant getting rebuilt. Yeah, she died, or he has now goes also now for Bob Strangler. In comes again, it's done. Wartrack still alive, but yeah, these Carnifex are still here. You can get different Carnifex upgrades, which he is not yet. He's just getting more and more Carnifex. Haven't seen a single upgrade from him, apart from the Gene Stealer acclimatization here. Nothing from the Xenotype Brute Womp either. A lot of power float now, all of the sudden. As I said, he needs some more war banners and then get to tier 2, tier 3. The other side, 33 income. The Brute Lord is still around. Probably got rebuilt. Yeah, Carnifex is a limit of 4, but he's also kept in squad size. So yeah, some more stuff is being needed. There's a lot of upgrades you can get, and now that you have 2 Carnifex chambers, I would really recommend to go for some of those upgrades. Warriors coming in now, killing a war track, and yeah, there's a lot. As I said, not a big fan of these tank busters. They, if anything, they should go around and kill some buildings. There's also the Trigon Baron. Okay, there we go. Are we gonna see a Trigon over here? It's gonna be interesting. Trigon is really good. It's basically a buffed up Ravener, which also can tunnel, can jump basically as the tunnel, and has an ability that does damage around himself for some time. In comes another Sporeman for good measure. Poof. It is done. Resources lining up as well pretty nicely. Getting the Hive Tyrant just as the dice gets back. Not sure if he can add any more reclamation pools. 3 per listing post. I'm not here now to count, but yeah. Wow. He cannot get the Trigon because it probably costs too much pop, not sure. Tankbuster Infiltration is finally on the way, so we could use them over here to do some backdooring and stuff. He really needs okay, air tower is also quite a good idea, but he also needs some more upgraded listening posts. This one needs to be upgraded, and also the global if he hasn't already, because he has a lot of power and not a lot of requisition. Not sure, he probably has already. And these are all 4 Carnifex, and in comes the Knobs again, a little staggered, and yeah, they're getting a lot of damage dealt against them. The first Carnifex getting attacked by all the war trucks and also the tank busters here, but the tank busters, what they're about to do against these demons, really. 1 Carnifex will go down eventually. Will it? Rockets hitting, some missing, and down it goes. Yeah, there's another one pretty... Oh, it's not down. Now it's done. Another one in yellow health. But yeah, the Carnifex is just standing here doing whatever they want with these Bob Stranglers. Do they have all Bob Stranglers? No, one has a Venom Cannon and another Bob Strangler. So he mixes this up to get some anti-vehicle and stuff. This is also Venom Cannon, right? Yeah, Venom Cannon is your anti-vehicle, anti-building stuff. And I think the Carnifexes, the march of the Carnifexes is what wins him the game here. There's now some, what are they called? The F-Copter squadrons, but yeah, there's already Venom Cannons around, so this now is probably game for old Cklempay. We see the sea of dead orcs and Tyranids, so Yaoshen was fighting well, but I think he floated a bit too much in the mid-game and was not managing his resources and stuff. His micro was really good. His opening strategy I didn't like so much, but didn't matter as much. And then the longer the game goes, the more he floated. And yet Cklempay was basically just managing his resources better. Yeah, and even now that he is winning, he has only 400 resources to spare. The only thing I would have liked from him would be some more upgrades, but yeah, I wasn't seeing it from his perspective, so maybe he has a lot of upgrades. No matter, that's very nice game, very nice opening game of the two. Wow. If all the games in the series go this far, go this good, I'm really excited. So yeah. So this is now a 1-0 for Cklempay, and let's see if Yaoshen can fight back in the next game. And the second match brings us to the hot sandy dunes of Fata Morga. On the northern side, playing Raven Guard, we have Mad Yaoshen. On the southern side, playing Blood Angels, we have Old Cklempay. Old Cklempay going for 2 scouts into second builder for Progenitor Barracks. So this could be a genless build. Depends now what he does. 2 scouts and 2 scouts and slow builded barracks. Normally I would recommend to go the second builder faster to get the barracks up faster, but this could be Commander Tycho and then just a hell of a lot of Space Marines. But yeah, normally you get Captain Tycho with this. Yeah, Captain Tycho, Space Marines, there you go. And then you build 2 points. Normally go genless with Blood Angels. And on this other side, Raven Guard go for the Brother Captain and also just 2 scouts. And okay, there comes the 3rd scout. If you go just the captain, you want to have 3 scouts. Yeah, building up this point, probably also he could use the sprint to get over there a little faster. But yeah. Tactical squad, yeah, as I said, tactical squad is now out. Captain Tycho is halfway done. Building up his points, all the usual, all the good stuff. So nothing really happening here for the first few minutes, which I find okay. After the first game I have time to breathe here, so we have the potential for a lot of jumpy troops here, but yeah, Old Cklempay going for the good old standard base troops, moving around by foot.
The will of the God Emperor would make our species masters of the gods.
Okay, Tycho, alright. Got your speech. There's also a build where you go, okay, he uses his ability right away. Where you go 1 squad, you reinforce it to maximum, and then you add Captain Tycho to it to give him, he also provides this damage bonus he has to the whole squad. Basically, there's one instance where you want to have like 1 big squad instead of 2 separate squads, because then these 8 Marines will also benefit from the buff he has. It's a buff and a nerf at the same time, basically a debuff. They take more damage, but they deal more damage. So if they stand here, you will see the damage will be quite big, as he has now a completely reinforced squad soon. Sorry. And yeah, this is very dangerous if you stay close for too long. With the activated ability, you basically, the idea is you kill the opponent before they kill you, like deal more damage than the opponent. And this is positioning is dangerous. This is kind of bad positioning. You can get caught out off guard with this because they only have this 1 squad really, and now he's getting cornered a bit and losing a lot of models, and then the buff does not grant you or gives you that much bonuses in the end if you lose every model. So the idea is basically to stand there and gun down the opponent before he does. He will probably, no, the Brother Captain can disengage whenever he likes to. This is a big advantage for having a beak, I mean a jetpack. He can stun also, he stunned Captain Tycho over there, and down goes another Marine and another Marine. Ability finally being disabled, but this is a very disadvantageous engagement from Old Cklempay. He will get a second Tactical Marine, but there's already a second Tactical Marine squad for Raven Guard as well. And yeah, in comes some Assault Scouts going into melee here, but yeah, he lost a lot of Marines over there. His only problem is now for Yaoshen that the Brother Captain is already like in yellow health. But if Captain Tycho just stands here, he will also be in yellow health, especially if he stands alone with the ability activated. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this was probably the biggest mistake also. So this is, I don't want to call it early, but yeah, if Yaoshen continues, which he does, he knows he played vanilla enough. If you get an advantage like this, you just capitalize on it. Yeah, just go more and more Space Marines. Why not? You will always have now more Space Marines than your opponent. So yeah, the only thing you need to do is be aware of your own commander's health, and now you quickly bunch up, and then if you have more than your opponent, you just move basically like now. Yeah, you see, he was just bunching up, waiting to have a good position where the listing post is not able to fire, and now he can't come in and attack again. A little miss micro over here, not using those Space Marines, and yeah, so some micro mistakes made, but in generally you see the idea. Get a good position, a good concave, and yeah, this is more like you want to play this, like getting slow and steady, going in. You see with these squads going just in range, not taking much counter fire. So this is how the Tycho and one squad is meant to be played. Basically stand and shoot and not run into and get surrounded. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth Space Marine squad now coming in. So he lost a scout. He must have lost at least one scout. Yeah, one scout he did lose. Resource wise, Cklempay could go tier 2 now, and should so, to be honest. Upgrades for, it goes completely tier 1.5. Yaoshen is getting now also the bionic upgrades. He wants to end this game in tier 1. Tier 2 is now on the way for old Cklempay, which is the way to go, I think. Here, oh, the brother captain almost died. He can attach to these squads, can he? Maybe he can't, because he's a jumpy lad and those are not jumpy lads. So yeah, he really wants to know it. There's the fourth squad. Bionic should be upgraded, should have been finished by now. And yeah, engage this squad over here. The only thing I'm really nervous is the brother captain over here, but Tycho is also very low on HP. And yeah, he's playing a bit cat and mouse here, Cklempay is, but Yaoshen probably not biting. Yeah, will go for the listing post over here before it will upgrade. Will he? He cancelled it. Whew! That was a good move to cancel it before it finishes. If it was killed before it finished, it wouldn't matter, but when it finishes and then killed immediately, I've seen it multiple times, it's really bad. Yeah, getting now at this point he kept, we have 80 and 10 against 91 and 30, so tier 2 is also on the way for Yaoshen. So here he goes a full tier 1.5 build. Plasma pistol, he has also reset going, targeters, power weapons, everything basically in the book, and also a similar time tier 2. So this, it's not like that Cklempay has that much faster tier 2 and can capitalize on it. There's already coming in a tier 2 for Yaoshen as well. Yaoshen needs to make sure to decap this point over here. But yeah, he uses his momentum. Grenades have been researched as well, and there comes in the grenades. The armory has been finished as you finish tier 2, which is nice. So now you can get the tier 2 upgrades for those, and can also get the weapons, which they now use a plasma gun. But yeah, this is just too much marines against 2 less marines. He goes for Primaris assault intercessors, so he did go for wings after all. And there's also the assault cannon listing post over here, and these lads with their buff. But yeah, he can just stand here and shoot them down. He surrounded them, kill them. And yeah, this should seal the deal with Captain Tycho going down eventually now. No standing army for old Cklempay. I think he will see it. Maybe gives one chance with these assault intercessor squad here, but the economy is 74 and 10 against 85 and 30, so he may have lost a point or something. Yeah, okay, he wants to go base trade, okay. But there's also the forge. No upgraded listing post. Okay, the one again with the... this is something really smart. Not going for the upgraded listing post in the front, but where you have your valuable buildings in the plasma generators, there you go with the upgrade. Yeah. Now it's the question, will he go back? Which is probably not the right choice. Yeah, you could see him thinking about it and then was like, these are jumpy dudes. They will just jump out and I have lost my momentum in the front. So he stays here and goes for this more exposed point. This can be dicey because you're funneling in on a small area. Over here you have more area to spread your units in. Kiva Forge is now done, so he will be probably getting for a land speeder if he has the resources, which he does. Getting, what is he getting now? Okay, the more they turn, so yeah, getting more and more infantry, which is the way to go for Raven Guard for the most part. You can get some support vehicles, but you cannot rely as much on vehicles as other Space Marine factions can. For example, if you see Imperial Fists and stuff, Assault Veterans coming in, but the Primaris guys are already dead. Listening Post is dead. These veterans will also be slaughtered now. And yeah, there will be something more, but yeah, GG allies now, he's saying it to all. Yeah, basically this game was lost right here. In the first engagement, I think it was minute 2 or 3, where Cklempay was going into this position with his one squad with Captain Tycho, and then got a little, it's not like full flank, but enough of a flank that he cannot just run away. So if he would have stayed more defensive, like over here, he would have had enough time to shoot at these lads and only be attacked from one point, and if it's too much you just run away and stuff like that. The first overcommitment over here destroyed his complete game, and then it was just good execution from Yaoshen to see his opportunity in getting just a mass of Space Marines that Cklempay was not able to deal with. He not overextending from Yaoshen as well. He saw that he couldn't take this point, so yeah, okay, then I go over here, getting another squad in as well. And then got the economy advantage, used tier 1.5 to good extent, and then as he had the superior economy and not have lost as much Space Marines, he got tier 2 in a similar timed fashion, and then yeah, then it was smooth sailing from over there. Cklempay gave it the benefit of the doubt and using his tier 2 squads and see if he could have won, but he could not. So this is now a 1-1, so best of 3 basically from now on. So let's see what the next game brings for us. And the third match is played on Blood River. On the southern side, playing Space Marines, we have Mad Yaoshen. On the northern side, playing Imperial Guard, we have Old Sea Cklempay. So very vanilla matchup. Interestingly placed infantry command. Normally I would like to see it a little more over here. And yeah, not a matchup I can tell you quite a lot, as yeah, I don't think I have seen IG versus Space Marines over here. Quickly checking something. Yes, this one YouTuber now, Dozy Minister, which has started casting some vanilla stuff, so he could tell you quite a lot more, as he is a Space Marine main. So yeah, maybe I ask him here to give a comment or something. If he's still around, hopefully. I record this way in advance, so I hope he's still around there, because there's a lack of competitive vanilla casting, so he fills that lack pretty well. So if you haven't seen his channel, check him out. He's really nice guy, really good analysis of the games, and yeah, he's a Space Marine main, so he knows what to do with Space Marines and could give you more insight here. Completely skipping over the openers because they're pretty much standard. Probably there's the command squad probably coming in over here. 2 guardsmen, one with a commissar, infantry command and generator. Of course, we have a gen opener for Space Marines, which is normally not standard, more economy based, not dealing with aggression. We have 2 scouts in the force commander, so this is a very slow cap game, but you see him, he plays the economy game, immediately upgrading listening post. So yeah, you can play this if you don't expect big aggression, and against IG you normally do not expect a lot of aggression, but yeah, you get forced away from your relic. That can happen. What also can happen is that IG puts in an offensive turret and yeah, calls your bluff basically. You could probably also see this happening. Yeah, upgrading the listening post, however, is what this build is meant. If you go a generator this fast, you want to upgrade your listening post. Another generator. Okay, this is very greedy. You need to deal with the command squad, which, okay, at least, okay, he has 2 scouts here. I thought he reinforced them. But yeah, the command squad just comes in, kills generators, and is unanswered for now. 1 scout going back over here, but I think the command squad will be able to take down these lads over here. I mean, you have the upgrade listening post, so the priest will eventually go down over here. But it should be still worth it. Okay, the servitor is still repairing, getting knocked back, not getting dealt a lot of damage here. Now the command here, the what is it called actually? The Imperial General also taking a lot of damage. So this was not as easy as I thought it would. First commander was pushed back, but then cheeky Cklempay coming back in here again. So it's a cat and mouse game basically, because you have no Space Marines. And yeah, I think if he finished the second generator, he could go tier 2. Yeah, he's already on the way to tier 2. So this is what it is. Economy into tier 2. You lose map control with this. You can see it clearly. Okay, more generators. This is into vehicles probably. If you go 3 generators this fast, you want to go quick vehicles. Land speeder Tempest could be an idea. Or even just a Dreadnought. But the Dreadnoughts are very expensive. Not sure if you can quote unquote rush one. Otherwise we have Cklempay also going tier 2 now. Okay, this is more normal timing, around minute 4. This is a little earlier, so this will finish up a minute before Cklempay's tier 2. And then the question is, what does Yaoshen do with this tech advantage over here? For now he's not getting a whole lot out of his opening, as he's still busy getting his points up. Not having captured his critical is his relic is kinda sad. Will lose this listen post over here if he's not careful. Post commander here now peeling off guardsmen, because why not? And now the listen post is upgraded, so now repairing it is more expensive. That's something I learned the other day. Even if the listening post has lost its HP as a listening post, now that it is an LP2, the repair costs is calculated by like 200 requisition and 75 power. So now the repair is way more expensive than if you repair it early on. So for now, yeah. Sacred Artifact with 3 generators? Chaplain? No. No, is he going 3 kings? No, what is he going? 3 times? Okay. Not sure if you can go, if you need 3 generators for 3 kings. I think 2 is also enough. If you go for 3 kings, that is. You could also see just the chaplain and the honor guard. Something you could also see over here. Scouts still here, and there was the ability use, so he knows he's tier 2. And if I would have to guess something, it would be chimeras. Cklempay likes this chimera spam. Heading on the armory. The armory is a little late. Yeah, he goes 3 kings, but the armory would have need to be built or finished already in plasma pistol. So he goes 3 kings, and normally you go 3 kings with Space Marines. Like you have more or less 1 Space Marine squad for each of the units. Okay, getting honor guard now for the chaplain. And then the question is, if he goes like Devastators and stuff like that, I'm really interested to see what he does. Here comes the command squad against these 2 goons, and the command squad will not win against this. You see, the priest immediately getting killed. Okay, he goes for 2 priests actually, because the one was really low already. I don't know. There comes the honor guard. Honor guards really need their HP upgrade in the bionics here, but he probably goes for plasma pistol first. Let's keep the armory selected for now, if he is paying attention. See now the tactical control as well as the mechanized command. Mechanized command goes for chimeras, but also tactical control. That's interesting. You do not need tactical control as much. Armory not being used yet. At least need plasma pistols or bionics or both. Plasma pistols would be much needed here. There you go. Going also for force weapons to make these commanders more fearsome in melee. This is a smite user, so if he sees any guardsmen he will smite them. There comes the demoralizing shout, slowing them, and command squad getting absolutely hammered down. Yeah, I was expecting it to go Devastators. That's why he didn't go for Space Marines early, because he wants to go for the Devastators. Also first commander upgrade being successfully used. They are no more dangerous in all sorts, having more HP, better recharge time, also more damage on ranged and melee, I think. And in comes the Devastators with multi-melter, so this is his answer to these chimeras. Not being spammed as much yet. Not sure what the tactical control is all about. Probably for some stubbers on these lads, I guess. In comes the chimera with a few guardsmen in tandem. Honor guard is here, and honor guard, as I said, wants to get the bionics. And yeah, the problem with the multi-melters is that the Chimera outranges them. Smite being dodged, I guess. And Devastator taking a lot of damage. So does the Force Commander. On the right side, the Honor Guard is smiting down these puny little guardsmen. The problem is they can probably not deal with the Chimera over here. They have good swords and stuff, but still, I do not think yet. They're not made for killing Chimeras. On the other side, the Chimera is also fighting back, so the question is, what is your anti-vehicle? I think even just tacticals with missile launches are better, to be honest. Yes, oh, very, very nice. Something I completely forgot. Sabotage, of course. You can stun them, kill them. Stun the next one, kill the next one. This impost will not get killed for now. 1, 2 skull probes. So now this is gonna be interesting. 3 skull probes. How is he executing this? If he executes this nicely, he has a chance. Multi-melters are on the squads here. Commanders coming in. In comes the skull probes. 1 stun. Come on, stun them. Not getting focused down. Okay, no stun yet. Skull probe coming in. 1 stun being cast. This was stunned maybe. But his execution was not perfect. He stunned them, but his Devastators were not in range. So yeah, Force Commander almost dead. The Chaplain now added to the standard, to the Honor Guard is nice. Librarian also, like the Force Weapons will deal a lot of damage, but you have something on the other side also like attacking you, which is the Chimera. So the idea was really nice, but the execution was a little slow. You want to move your whole army and then micro your skull probes probably. And now also a Hellhound being added, so this is gonna be nice. Tier 3 also on the way already. Ouchie. Tier 3 is not even close for Space Marines. Squad cap increase, Primaris Intercessor squad as well, because why not? And yeah, from now he's just running from left to right, from right to left to catch these Chimeras, and the Chimeras are just like, yeah, nah, I'm out of here. Grenade launchers being added. I would like to see some heavy stubbles, but yeah, grenade launchers are also nice. Big smite. Wow. They got the HP upgrade, or they would have been all dead by now. This no, because the priest added some HP to them. And yeah, I think more skull probes would have been a very nice touch here to catch these Chimeras and kill them. Because yeah, with multi-melters you're not catching them, they will catch you, I guess. Staying here for now, multi-melters are in range, so this Chimera will take a lot of damage, but there's the Hellhound. And I'm pretty... yeah, does he goes for a heavy stubber, okay. There she is. Heavy stubber on top. Is this the one Kekris told me about to look a little closer? I think it is. So there are now heavy stubber. Heavy stubbers does slow a bit, and in combination with the flames is really nice. Primaris Intercessors are now out. In comes a big grenade on those lights, but there is the priest. Is there a priest? No, this is a commissar, and there's like a big kiting contest over here. And I think the damage overall will be enough to kill these Chimeras, but Imperial Guard is tier 3, so the question is, does he go for Kasakins? Does he go for Ogrins? Does he go for Vulture gunships? Also a very valid option. You see just infantry, different kinds of infantry for the Space Marines, so they making you proud in terms of the power armored lads getting Primaris Intercessors. What is tier 3 being used? A Basilisk, okay. For that you don't need tier 3, but yeah, in comes the Kazakin. Heavy weapon team, also a very nice idea with the autocannons and the Vindicator Assassin. Vindicator Assassin needs to make sure to not die just here. Oh, getting a lot of damage dealt. In comes the first shot of the Basilisk, question mark, or was this the grenade? I think this was the grenade, and also probably getting plasma cannon would also be really nice here because it's all infantry. Kazakin and Okrin, so he goes for the elite infantry, while on the other side also being absolutely nuisance against his armory already all the time getting stuff in. And this is something I do not like at all. Late assault marines are normally never a really good idea. Yes, they come in now, but what they are doing, I mean, in Unification you can at least get a melter gun or something, but still. So he's behind the whole tier. Or is he getting tier? Oh, he is getting tier 3. So this gonna be interesting. We could see some Predators and stuff for that, or Terminators really. And yeah, Assault Marines, you see what Terminators do for you in tier 2. Nothing. Okay? So everybody, please don't go for Assault Marines late tier 2. You can get them early tier 2 if you really must or really want, but not later tier 2. Melter Bombs was the idea. Melter Bombs would be idea probably, or Smite and the grenade from the Honor Guard being used. So there is a lot of damage dealt to these Ogryns. These Ogryns desperately need a priest to read some prayers for them and make them invulnerable and make them faster. And yeah, and the Vindicator Assassin, peeling off models left, right and center. Tier 3 is now finished. And yeah, he stays true to his to his infantry. He wants to get Terminators, and Terminators in general is a good idea. We have now here a Chimera still surviving, 2 Basilisks. Now you do not want to get more than 2 Basilisks because it will be too one-sided. Now getting now the upgrades for the Kazakin, getting his global upgrade as well. They are moving fast. They have a priest. Command squad being added because you can get now the strafing run. And yeah, the only thing I'm wanting to see some Vulture gunships here. In comes the Ogryns now with the priest, using their priest ability to not die, not taking damage. In comes the Librarian. And yeah, once the ability burned off, now they're taking a hell of a lot of damage. They were demoralizing shout being used against them, so they are slowed. Command squad over here did use that strafing run, right? I saw them initiating it. There's a strafing run, and behind we have the orbital bombardment. So all the call-ins being used here, orbital bombardment mostly being dodged, the strafing run not. So what a game that's, wow. Chimera here, they always here. Anytime they are looking away for a second, Cklempay is over there, and there comes the Librarian. Does he have a smite left? Come on. Melee Terminators coming in, so yeah, they are not driving away again. One skull probe would have been so nice over here. Orbital bombardment still firing. Vindicator Assassin is still here. Kazakin capping actually the good right, not decapping, they're capping it because why not? Getting a heavy bolter turret here. Okay, he wants to fortify over here, not sure. Is he getting tier 4? He's getting tier 4. Heavy weapon specialization, power upgrade number 2 as well. Jesus fucking Christ, this is a lot of stuff. This was quite the epic position over here, and he needs to rebuild his point. It's 174, 106, 98 and 53, so Space Marines are lacking behind in economy big time. Now he is, he's got his machine cult and goes for Razorback before goes for Predator. Probably because of the vehicle cap increase upgrade he lacks for now. Probably here. Using a lot of requisition for his infantry, of course. But yeah, he cannot challenge the Basilisks for now. Standing on the far away side and still surviving. What does he use? Didn't see it. Probably just looking nice. In comes the Razorback Ricarius. Does he go for a weapon? Yeah, for the Stormbolter, but he has also some other weapons to... this is the Stormbolter only being attached, I think, to the front. Yeah, and now you can also get a special weapon to replace the Flamer. Kazakin's using their ability to survive at the onslaught of Assault Terminators, but they still need to run away. The ability will wear off, and then these Thunder Hammers will hurt. Will hurt quite a bit. Ogryns being replaced. Tier 4 should finish now. Yeah, and Demon Rust Depot is being added. There should be the Mars command being added somewhere as well. Still some resource. There's the Predator coming in, getting the Executioner mark. Okay, he sees a lot of infantry, goes to Executioner. Here comes the Terminators with the Force Commander in tandem, getting a lot of damage done against them. Autocannon being here, dealing a lot of damage. And yet the Terminators, wow, actually getting more damage done to them than I thought. Melee Terminators over here died horribly against the combination of Kazakin and Ogryns and Basilisks and everything. In comes now the Executioner Predator. They focus down this command heavy weapon team over here. Storm Talon being added now with some missile launches. Wow, this game again is absolutely mayhem over here. Wow, Ogryns running into their death probably, but they do it as they like. Another Chimera coming in for good measure. This is now the mechanized. Why another mechanized command? You do not need another mechanized command if you have a mass pattern command. You know, yeah, 2 Leman Russ. Not sure about this one. You will have full, more or less full. Okay, you could go for the Titan building, which also gives you some vehicle cap. And yeah, the Storm Talon is a really nice idea to try to kill this artillery, but there's a Leman Russ awaiting you already, as well as a heavy weapon team. Not sure what they're focusing. They're focusing the Chaplain, and the Chaplain did go down. Oh, from the 3 kings, only 1 king remaining. The Storm Talon being poofed out of existence. The Terminators here also. I think this was the final push of him. There's also another. Oh, this is also now really good orbital bombardment. Probably another strafing one as well. So they're exchanging blows left, right, and center. The heavy weapon team is getting killed from the beams from the orbital. The listening post probably will die as well. Orbital bombardment not hitting this basilisk much. And yeah, big kills on all sides. But Yaoshen calls GG because he saw the Leman Russ. The Leman Russ battle tank still surviving, basilisk still surviving, and this is just one predator. What a game, guys. Holy shit, this was similarly nice to game 1, but with more tearing, more tanks, more everything. More orbital bombardments. Wow. What a game. What it boils down to was probably the opener, I think, from Yaoshen. He played very well with Space Marines, but the opener was not so good because he gave up map control. He could not secure any relic for like all game, basically, making his economy worse, and Cklempay could chill in his base. There was no real attack. He was all in the defense Space Marines. Like, yeah, this was the first time he was in this area, I think. He was here and here sometimes, but in the base he was not for the most part. And this is how IG likes to play. Sitting here, having their basilisks and stuff. Getting also now the Demolisher Cannon for good measures. Shadow Sword was on the way as well. So yeah, I think this was it. And then this slight economy advantage spiraled out of control more and more. I like that he made it to tier 3 and made a good effort with his infantry-based approach, which worked pretty well. And yeah, there was this not so well executed pushover. He had all the right ideas with the skull probes, and then the execution was a little lacking because he was not using getting the units in position in the right timings, which is hard to do. I tell you. And yeah, more and more skull probes. One skull probe over here stunning these Chimera when it was being a nuisance again would have been also really nice. So skull probe usage was a nice idea, but not being done well enough. But in the end, very well played by both players. Cklempay now goes to a 2-1 with this game, so has match point in the next engagement. We will see if Yaoshen can crawl back, make this the full series, or if Cklempay closes out the series. And the fourth match of the series brings us to Shrine of Excellion. On the southern side, playing Dark Angels, we have Mad Yaoshen. On the northern side, playing Salamanders, we have Old Sea Cklempay playing Salamanders. Going back to Salamanders, playing his scout game over here with Furnace, so he goes for Force Commander. And on the other side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 scouts. Okay, he goes for a scout all-in, is he? Okay, no, he goes for the not so all-in version where you use 2 to attack and 2 to cap and then get economy behind of it. Whew, and I really hope that Yaoshen will win this game, so we see a fifth game, because this was quite a series so far. Okay, 1. Yeah, is he now capping? He's not capping, so this is not a good idea. Well, we see scout against scout, shotguns being added, so this for the generators for the shotguns, okay? A lot of shotguns when there's a lot of scouts. Cklempay is really good in anticipating stuff like that. He saw how Yaoshen played these Dark Angels in the previous game he had against Custom King, and this immediately looks really bad for Yaoshen. This is all he has. This is all he has. Every unit is so expensive. These scouts for Salamanders are cheaper. They are not, actually. They are also quite expensive. Holy shit. But they are the quite opposite. They are sturdy and slow, and they are fast. And yeah, little, how should I say, glass canny. But yeah, you do not go shotguns against against salamanders. Ouch. And now, okay, this point was captured but not taken yet. And oh, no. Oh god, I didn't want this to end like this. Big quote, why does it always have to end like this? No, it's not always the case, but that's okay. Okay, this is bad. This is a bit Yaoshen immediately understood it. Oh god. Thanks for the game. So this is some good manners. GG Nori. Jesus, no! No, not ending like this. I was hyped up for another 25 minute game or something. Oh, this is kind of sad, but this was a quick one for Cklempay. It is okay. Cklempay takes the series with 3-1, and yeah, there was games 2 and 4 wasn't the greatest, but games 1 and 3 really were amazing, and this game doesn't make this engagement justice over here. Yeah, going shotgun opener against salamanders probably not the wisest choice. Especially, I don't think on this map really. You could probably go without shotguns, just using scouts. Getting like 5 scouts you can go, I think, without a generator. Or you go with generators and 2 scouts to harass on both sides, decapping stuff if possible, and capping your own points and getting generators up. This is a way to play the scout game. Or just go 3 scouts into force commander, company master, that is probably better. This was just a big bunch of Space Marines not going for the force commander even. I thought he would go for the force commander. If you go 3 scouts, you normally go force commander. But maybe he saw these scouts and more like, I need something more, something faster on the field. Force commander takes quite a while. These tacticals get produced faster and can be reinforced. So yeah, in the end, it was well played by old Cklempay here, more or less countering what he was facing by just having more lads, I guess, on the field. More durable as well. Yeah, so still can't come over it a bit. Okay. Yeah, GG's to both players. Cklempay advances to the winners round final, whereas Yaoshen, now very late in the tournament, is still nonetheless kicked out of the tournament. So yeah, let's see what the future rounds bring for us. We will now jump in the next video back to the winners round final, where we see Mr. Bluetooth against Mad Number 6567. So this is going to be an interesting game as well. Stay tuned for that in the next week. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.